aerobics instructor, I've always been deeply interested in concepts of health and fitness. For some time now, I've been looking at Ayurveda, India's ancient science of healing. The belief, when body, mind, and spirit are balanced, germs and viruses can do no harm, just as seeds do not sprout on barren soil. Gurus like Deepak Chopra, David Frawley, and Robert Svoboda have made Ayurveda popular in the West. But I wanted to look at Ayurveda in actual practice, in its traditional settings, talk to its doctors and patients, get a first-hand view of the system for myself. The Ayurveda Pharmacy, or AVP, one of India's biggest names in the field. Headquarters, Coimbatore in the southern state of Tamil Nadu. The first stop in my journey through Ayurveda. First on my agenda, a brief spiritual detour. For the West, health is about good technology. For the East, it's a gift from God. All kinds of people go in for Ayurveda. Many reach for it in despair after having failed to deal with a chronic health problem. Ironic, since Ayurveda talks of prevention as being more important than cure. Umesh Vora was a good example. A highly successful stockbroker from India's business capital, Mumbai, Umesh had gone through 2 heart operations, as well as back surgery following a road accident. For 18 years, he had been in constant pain from the back and leg injuries. He'd spend several days each month resting, unable to work.
There was nothing that can be done with my back any further because there is no treatment to it except for rest, traction, or medication. That's painkillers. There's no medicine for this ailment.
So you put up really for 18 years with pain?
A lot of pain, I'd say. I couldn't sit for more than a couple of hours at a stretch, and again be in pain, so it was very irritating. Sometime last year I heard about the treatments being given here, so I came here last year and had 1 5-week treatment here, which has improved my back considerably. I needed some rejuvenation. That also was given to me here by the medicine and the oil treatments, which I found to be really very good.
Spiritual or oil squeezing, one of the treatments Vora had undergone. Here it was being done along with another treatment called Dhara. In fact, an entire team of medics was working on the patient. In Pirichal, 4 people, 2 on either side of the patient, were squeezing warm oil through cotton towels and rubbing it mildly, a gentle body massage. Dhara, on the other hand, literally means a thin stream. This stream of oil is made to fall on the patient's forehead from a vessel with a small hole at the bottom. As it flows down, the vessel is made to oscillate. The oil falls in a circle on the forehead. The medicine seeps in while the oscillation soothes the patient. The next patient on my schedule, Karen Lance, or rather Dr. Karen Lance, because she turned out to be a medical doctor herself. A case of physician, heal thyself, but with a difference. When I met her, she was reciting Sanskrit prayers and performing Hindu rituals with the fluency and ease that comes from long practice. Europe and the Orient, Hippocrates and Hinduism, no conflicts here.
I think every medicine or every medical field has its right. Ayurveda is going to the source. So they see the whole body and especially also the mind. You get peace of mind. It is very difficult at the beginning, but the oil and the massage, the treatment helps you very much. At the end you don't want to move anymore. You become empty. You become empty for that, for what you should be empty.
Right.
Actually, for God, within you.
My first day of exploration was coming to a close. I'd seen and heard a lot, and I had a lot to think about. Could Ayurveda and modern medicine really coexist? I thought of two worlds and two world views, as different from each other as can possibly be. But I also thought of Hamlet's famous words to Horatio about there being more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in one's philosophy, and of the constant teaching of India from the ancient era to the modern day, the teaching of coexistence and harmony. Visiting the temple in the AVP campus for the evening prayers, I reflected on my first exposure to the theory and practice of Ayurveda in a large hospital setting. It was difficult, coming from a modern, high-tech world, to accept that things like massages or fomentation could really deal with major medical problems. Was there a scientific basis? Or was it all just a matter of faith? I decided to keep an open mind and continue with my exploration. As the drumbeats reverberated in my ears and a sense of magic filled the evening air, I thought to myself, this was just the beginning after all. A whole world awaited me, the world of Ayurveda.